Okay, so here at the Educated Atheist, I haven't gotten any comments or questions, so I don't know, I guess I'll just jump right into it. Most Christians do not understand what a scientific theory is. They believe that a scientific theory is the same thing as an idea. That's why they say the creationism theory, intelligent design theory. However, this is definitely a mislabel. In layman's terms, in public consensus, sometimes the word theory is used to describe an idea, but really that's just mislabeling an idea. It has nothing to do with a scientific theory, as scientific theory is something that has demonstrable evidence. It was a hypothesis, it was an idea, which was a hypothesis, which then became a theory. They postulated that, natural selection, evolution by means of natural selection. That is not to say random. It's not random. There are random aspects to evolution, but the process of evolution is not random. It's survival of the fittest. As you change environments, you evolve to adapt to those environments. And that evolution is very minuscule. However, it happens over a long period of time, which, if you take one grain of salt and you place it in a jar or on a table or something like that, and you continue to place one grain of salt every day for 100 million years, by that time, you're going to have a absolutely enormous pile of salt. And that's how we have to view evolution. It's as if we were placing a grain of salt on a pile every single day for 100 million years, which, 365 million grains of salt, which obviously is going to add up to quite a large pile. However, anyone that would be passing by would never notice the change in the amount of salt on the table. It's possible if someone, one person took a picture, and then, 100,000 years later, one of their descendants went and seen this pile of salt, they would say, wow, that's a lot bigger than it was in the picture. And that's because it continued to accumulate every day, every week, every month, every year. So, back to the point of the difference between scientific theory and a regular, everyday conversation mention of a theory. The scientific theory are things like the Big Bang theory, the evolutionary theory, the gravity theory, the theory of gravity. Now, gravity has a law, the law of gravity. However, it's not as if that's the theory of gravity plus. It's more like a definition of terms. It says, okay, it says, well, this is what happens from gravity. It doesn't say, well, okay, we're graduating the theory of gravity to the law of gravity. That's not how it works at all. Matt Dillahunty had said on One Atheist Experience that if we equate a theory, like the theory of evolution, to the idea, or at most, the most you could possibly give it is the hypothesis of creationism, which is still giving it way more credit than it deserves. The theory of evolution is a postdoctoral graduate from Harvard, while the idea or hypothesis of creationism is just starting preschool and forgot its lunch. And most people that believe in God and things like this do not understand that theory is the highest we have in way of scientific fact. The theory of gravity, the theory of evolution, the theory that, we revolve around the sun, and, that the Earth is round is the theory. Yes, we have mountains of evidence that proves that the Earth is round and not flat, but, you know, the theory, it's still a theory that the Earth is round. It's just we have a very large amount of evidence. We have pictures from space, although I would believe that some Christians do not actually believe those to be real pictures. Probably they don't believe in the moon landing either, and believe that was all faked. But that's as far as I'll go. This is a 5.5 to 6 minute video. There's plenty more to discuss. I may just make new videos without comments if I don't get them. It's a little hard to just start talking when no one has said anything. So I would really appreciate it if you would just subscribe and click it below to leave comments, questions, suggestions, anything you want to know. I'm here for you. Thank you.